Shocking news came out of Japan last week when a woman in Tokyo's Kabukicho's district was allegedly forced into being a street by both her manager and co-worker. She was also tracked by GPS and was subject to social for months. So the suspects are Maoya Suzuki, 39, a manager of a girls' bar, and her co-worker Kazuya Tano, 21 years old, a female employee. The victim was a staff member in her 20s who started working in the bar since 2024. And between May to July 2025, the victim was allegedly forced to engage in the entertainment industry by being a street in the Okubo Park area. The suspects used a GPS tracking device to monitor the victim's movement, and the victim was also forced to sleep in the club's back room during the same period as she has lost the lease to her apartment. And allegedly, the victim served up to 400 customers over this 3 months period. That is an average of 4 to 5 customers per day. One source alleged that the victim served up to 13 customers in a day. The victim earned about 6 million yen, which most of it she was forced to hand over to her manager Suzuki. And the victim allegedly only received occasionally 3,000 yen periodically for food expenses and was still required to submit receipts. This incident only came to light after the victim was arrested in July 2025 on suspicion of violating the anti-pro to the tuition law. And during questioning, she explained that she was so physically and mentally exhausted and she lacked the strength to even escape, and she said that she wasn't even being treated like a human being. Now the suspects, the co-worker Kazuya Tano, has admitted to the charges, saying she monitored the GPS location and accompanied Suzuki, the manager, to monitor for street f***ers. And while Suzuki, the 39-year-old manager, denied the allegations, claiming he neither forced the victim into work nor confinement. There's also alleged incidents here that once that Suzuki actually repeatedly yelled at the victim for poor sales and even struck her with a champagne bottle. And the suspects also found the victim taking a break, so they actually struck out at her for doing so. Police have reported that the victim's body had over 20 bruises, suggesting continuous social towards the victim.